Why?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my tiny kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple chorizo Spanish paella. The great thing about this paella is it does last ages. You can either cook a big batch like I have and feed 4 to 6 people, or if you like you can pop it in the fridge and heat it back up for work or have it the following evening. It's a really nice, easy, versatile dish. So to make your chorizo paella today, all you will need is some rice. I tend to use about 2 to 3 cupfuls of rice. You'll need some chorizo. You'll also need some tomatoes, 1 onion and 1 pepper, some peas. You'll need some turmeric and you'll also need 1 chicken stock cube. So normally with most cooking I tend to chop as I go along, but with the paella it's much easier to just chop everything up at the beginning. So I've chopped my tomatoes, I've chopped my peppers and I've chopped my onions. Just chop them up into nice sort of largest chunks because the cooking process will soften them anyway. All you need to do is you just need to score down the chorizo sausage with your knife. And then you simply need to peel off the see-through coloured rind, and it should come off really nice and easily if you've scored along with the knife. And don't forget to take down the other side of the clear coloured rind as well. Okay, so for the next bit you just need to fill 1 medium to large saucepan about halfway with water. Then you need to add your rice. I normally add just below the water line, so I'm going to do that now. My rice now, it's actually about 1/3 of the way through the water. Now we're going to add our chorizo into the pan with the water and the rice. After you've added your chorizo, you just need to add the chicken stock cube. Just make sure you crumble it up a little bit first, just to make it dissolve faster. So pop that in with your rice, chorizo and water mixture. And then just give it a little stir, just like that, and it should come to the boil. So you can leave that rice and chorizo mixture to boil for about 10 minutes. Once that's boiling and on the go, you need to heat up about a tablespoonful of oil in your frying pan. Once that's heated up, you just need to pop your onions into the frying pan to sizzle away. Whilst your onions are sizzling away, you want to add a little bit of turmeric. Now I normally add just a couple of sprinkles, so yeah, about that much, just a couple of taps. Whilst your onions are sizzling away, the turmeric will sink in and cook along with them and give it some really nice, rich flavour, which is what you want in your paella, a nice, rich Spanish flavour. Once your onions are softened and browned and the turmeric's all mixed in, you just need to add your remaining tomatoes and peppers. At this point you can also add your frozen peas. I'd say you don't really need to add more than probably a couple of handfuls, should be plenty. Just enough to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of colour to the dish. So just make sure that they're cooked all the way through, and by now your vegetables should be softening a little as well, so it's almost time to add the rice. So by now your rice should be fully cooked, and the flavour of the chorizo and the chicken stock cube will have all sunk into the rice really nicely. Your vegetables will also be nice and softened, so it's now time to add the rice to the vegetables. So don't worry, if you still have a little bit of water left over in your chorizo rice mixture, you can just strain it off in the sink, it's not a problem. Once you've done that, you just need to add your rice and chorizo to the pan. Now if you're anything like me, you may have done too much rice. Don't worry, it's not a problem, you can always save it for later. Maybe pop it in the packed lunchbox tomorrow with a few of the vegetables left over at the end. As you can see, I've got a little bit too much rice, but that's fine. Mix it all into the pan all together like so. And if you like, you can add a little bit more turmeric just to make it look that little bit yellower and a little bit more Spanish. Just stir that in nicely. That's all mixed in now and ready for plating. Enjoy! That's how you make a really simple Spanish chorizo paella. If you like, you can add chicken to make it a little bit more meaty, or if you're cooking for vegetarians, all you need to do is take the meat out and sub the chicken stock for a vegetable stock. Really, really easy. Enjoy! Adios! Guantanamera,